Hey guys, back on Nerd Banger. My name is Raj Made It Out. I created this channel to share my journey, the things I've learned, and the experience that helped me grow, especially in football and fitness. I was currently playing football at Towson University, and in this video, I'm sharing my release drills, specifically the split release and other releases you can add to your toolbox that helped me get open in 2023. I'm not an expert, but I hope my process can inspire or help someone else. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. In a comment below, please comment what your favorite or best release is. First release we got today is the split release. I worked the regular variation of just basically a basic split, and then I worked a split release. So basically a split release is basically if you're going against a patient DB and he basically sits on your route or sits on your release, you kind of re-release the other direction. And I got a basic small cue here or a basic kind of visual demonstration to kind of see what I was talking about. If the DB is playing you here and he shifts with you where you're going, you kind of re-release back inside or re-release back outside. You know, my thing is when I work releases, I work three reps, and on my third rep I go full speed. I like to walk my releases out. I don't like to go full on full speed. I like to kind of slow it down and then get a grasp of it mentally, and then get it down full speed. Understand the movement, understand the footwork, and then try to work at full speed. I like to slow things down before I just try to go full speed and try to just understand it right away. I like to break things down before I get it. Next set of releases that I want to emphasize is in the slot. It's the dip release. So you dip outside, you dip inside, and you just flip it both ways. I do 3 sets of 3. Like I said, I like working in sets of 3, kind of working it slow and then getting understanding it or grasping it at full speed. The biggest thing here is when you're working the dip release, you want to attack that shoulder, or it's more so a leverage game. So basically if I want to go outside, I want to attack that outside shoulder. If I want to go inside, I want to attack that inside shoulder. It kind of helps you a lot, especially when timing wise, if you don't want to waste too much time. Also, when you hit that stab or stick, it's kind of like a jab release or jab series. You kind of want to attack at handshake distance. Once you attack that close, you put a DB in a kind of awkward position where they can't grab you, but they also cannot basically sit on your route. They cannot kind of sit where you're going. Like I said, that slight stem to their outside shoulder or their inside shoulder really helps me out because it understands what I'm doing. Say I'm running that out. The variations we got here is a fade, you have an out route, we have a post. So say I'm running that fade, I attack that outside shoulder. I already know I'm going outside. Once I stick, I'm already ready to run my route and look for the ball. If I'm running the out route, it's harder with the out route, but you could do this. This is why I like it so much, because you can basically mix it up so much and kind of manipulate this so much. I can attack you inside, then get back outside. I can attack you outside and go outside. You know what I'm saying? You could kind of switch it up a little bit. And same thing with the post. But with certain routes, you gotta just understand all right, if I'm going inside, you gotta understand your passing concept and basically the concept you're running overall. Because if I'm running a post and I may have a dig on my other side, I'm not gonna outside release. I'm gonna get an inside release and clear it out for my teammate. Certain things like that, or a double post concept, certain things you just gotta understand. But how I work it, 3 sets of 3, slow it down, then I work it full speed. So for the bonus for the slot, we have the skip release and tempo release. These are specifically important for goal line. When you're in goal line, I'm a pretty fast receiver, so I can't really use my speed all the time. It's tighter space. Speed does always kill, but sometimes in the goal line, you got to be a little bit more creative. I like changing the tempo. I like skip release. I like, kind of changing the pace. It kind of puts a DB, on their toes a little bit. So if you want something for 20 and in, 15 and in, 10 and in, 5 and in, this is good. And also the skip release is really useful for concepts like if you're running an option route, slants. Really great for skip release. And also the tempo is good for slot fades if you're in the slot. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Make it out.
Right way.